Taking a quick look at the weather here, it's currently 23 degrees Celsius in Busan City under cloudy skies. The mercury is forecast to warm up to 25 today. And that will have to do it for this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Midday Mate with Nick Greenwood. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Most people don't give too much thought to what happens after they place items in the recycling bin or where their waste goes after they throw it away in the trash. But the logistics and operations of waste management and recycling are a lot more than placing waste in the appropriate waste bin. So today, we're going to learn about the ins and outs of recycling and why it's so important to continue sorting your waste. It's Thursday, October the 17th, 2024. This is Midday Mate. Let's go.
You're the one for me. You're my ecstasy. You're the one I need. You are the one for me, yeah. You drive me crazy cause you're one of a kind. I want your loving, baby, and I want it right now.
And
That was a blast from the past. Get Down by Backstreet Boys. Now, this song is nearly 30 years old. Can you believe that? It was released in April 1996 as the third single from Backstreet Boys' international self-titled debut album. A British magazine Music Week rated the song 4 out of 5, adding that the US boy band have had 2 massive hits throughout Europe, but are yet to break into the top UK 40. Now, this infectious upbeat number should do it, is what they said. Backstreet Boys were one of the most influential boy bands of the 90s, and maybe the early 2000s as well. And after that, before BTS came onto the scene, One Direction were one of the biggest boy groups in the world, right? They were from England in 2010. And I read on the news this morning that one of their members, Liam Payne, had passed away. One of them, One Direction were a huge influence. You're Beautiful, Kiss Me. Really, really catchy music, reached a lot of fans. One of their members, Liam Payne, has passed away, which was really sad news to wake up to because they were such an incredible influence in the mid-2010s. So it wasn't great news, but, my heart goes out to all of the fans and the family members affected by it. Well, everyone, you are live in the studio in Busan on this Thursday afternoon. Welcome to Midday Mate. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Dongguan and Noksan areas. My name is Nick. It is Thursday. We have passed hump day. It is nearly Friday. But Thursday itself is a great day because we got lots of stuff coming your way. And I'm going to let you know what's coming up in just a moment. Before that, though, some hellos are in order. Hello to everyone joining us now. You might be having lunch. If you are, I hope you have a delicious, delicious meal. And, don't turn us off just because you're eating. You can listen while you're eating, right? We've got Benny Nim in the studio, in the chat saying, "Hi, Nick, Nap PT and fellow mates. Happy Thursday." Welcome, Benny Nim. Soy Nim, welcome to the show. It's always good to see you. Jin Lee Nim, hello to you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We got Sangmin Park Nim as well. Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well. And Soy Nim also saying, "슬프네요, Liam Payne 소식." It is sad. It's sad when people that we look up to in the music industry, in the movie industry, even though we don't have a relationship with them, it is always very sad. So, it's a human condition, I guess. Well, we've got a lot of good stuff coming your way for the next couple of hours, starting off with Listomania. Now, this is where we introduce various kinds of lists. And today, like we mentioned in the introduction, we're talking about facts about recycling. You know what I love about Listomania? Every day is totally opposite. It's totally different from the day before. Yesterday, we were talking about cheese. The day before, talking about Korean authors. I love the randomness, the spontaneity. Is the spice of life, I think. So, Listomania, we're talking about facts about recycling. After that, Michael Garrett will be here, and for some great old movie talk. He gives us an intimate look into the works of an accomplished actor or director. It's good just to have a bit of chat about movies, some of the greats and some of the best movies out there, especially that we've just come off of Biff. So there is a lot to talk about. And then in hour number 2, it doesn't stop. We have today's quote, where we introduce encouraging quotes from famous people. Bite-sized banter will follow that, daily fun conversations with a theme, and that is Kimberly here to bring us through that. Don't Make a Scene will come after that, where we introduce useful English expressions after listening to a short clip. And this week, we're going over Liar Liar, a comedy classic from the 90s starring Jim Carrey. And then to round off the show, we have timeless earworms, and we introduce songs that nobody can forget, because they're timeless. Timeless means they don't know the concept of time. They're outside the boundaries of time. And the songs on this list are definitely that. And of course, I'll be checking your messages throughout the show. If you want to message in, but you don't know what to say, I'm going to give you a text topic, a question that you can answer. It's easy. There's no right or wrong answer. It's usually an opinion, a personal preference. So this one is for you. What are the most recyclable items that I or my family throw away. 나 또는 우리 가족이 버리는 재활용품 중 가장 많은 것은 무엇인가요? 오늘의 질문입니다. What is the most recyclable item that you just kind of throw away? Yeah, maybe this is a chance for you to lay your sins on the table and let me know what you do and how maybe you could do better. I'm guilty of stuff. A lot of stuff. So I'll think about it and I'll get back to you as well. You can send your answers into pound 9050, 샵 9050, which will cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message, just search for BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. You can send us messages for free that way. You can also download the smartphone app and you can leave us a message on there and listen as well. Or, even better, you can go onto YouTube, search for BEFM, just click on the Midday Mate live symbol. You can watch me here in the studio and you can also talk with all of the wonderful mates that we have in the chat. Soinim saying that she really likes Michael's movie talk. I know. You know, when Michael comes in, I forget that we're on air. I just feel like we're bros talking about movies and you're all kind of joining in, which is fantastic. So stay tuned for that. He'll be here very shortly. We're going to take a song break and then we'll be back with Listomania. This is Lemon Tree by Fool's Garden.
I'm sitting here in the boring room. It's just another rainy Sunday afternoon. I'm wasting my time, I got nothing to do. I'm hanging around, I'm waiting for you, but nothing ever happens. And I wonder, I'm driving around in my car. I'm driving too fast, I'm driving too far. I'd like to change my point of view. I feel so lonely, I'm waiting for you, but nothing ever happens. And I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue sky, and all that I can see is just a yellow lemon tree. Turning my head up and down. I'm turning around. And all that I can see is just another lemon tree. Sing da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee dee da. I'm sitting here, I miss the power. I'd like to go out, taking a shower, but there's a heavy cloud inside my head. I feel so tired, put myself into bed. Well, nothing ever happens, and I wonder. Isolation is not good for me. Isolation, I don't want to sit on a lemon tree. I'm stepping around in the desert of joy. Maybe anyhow I'll get another toy and everything will happen. And you wonder, I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue sky, and all that I can see is just another lemon tree. I'm turning my head up and down. I'm turning around. And all that I can see is just a yellow lemon tree. And I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue sky, and all that I can see, and all that I can see, and all that I can see is just a yellow lemon tree.
That was Lemon Tree by Fool's Garden, a very happy song for a slightly cloudy day. We had 6495번님 saying 지루한 오후에 어깨 들썩이게 하는 음악이네요. Right, it's very upbeat, makes you just kind of want to shrug your shoulders and dance a little bit. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Welcome back, everyone, to Midday Mate. It is 12:19 in the afternoon, and it's time for Listomania. Today's Listomania is related to our topic of the day, which is recycling. Now, the question today was, what are the most recyclable items that I or my family just throw away? 나 또는 우리 가족이 버리는 재활용품 중 가장 많은 것은 무엇인가요? 오늘의 텍스트 토픽 질문인데요. If I had to lay my heart on the table and say, now I try to recycle everything. I do try. I do get things wrong. What don't I recycle? Oh, sometimes if there's like a bottle with like, I don't know, mayonnaise or ketchup in it, and I can't get inside to like clean it. And I'm like, occasionally I am guilty of just throwing it away, and I shouldn't. I should really just take the time to soak it and throw it away. I do try, but sometimes, impatience gets the better of me. I will try to be better, though. Anyone else, don't be afraid. It's good to be honest. Break down these social stigmas, eh? We have Neil-nim saying, 아무래도 플라스틱 가장 많은 것 같네요. 생수병, 이 배달 음식통 등등이요. 조금이라도 줄여야겠네요. Yeah, I know. A lot of the 배달 음식 is right. It comes in the plastic, and then you throw it away. Especially if you order, what is it, 마라탕. 마라탕 is really hard to clean. You can't get that stuff off of the plastic sometimes. So it's really confusing. Should I recycle it even though it's got all the spices stuck to it, or should I throw it away? Who knows the right answer? Somebody does. I think you should try and clean it better though. All right, send those to me. We're going to be going over our list, which are facts about recycling. Now, when you think recycling, you might think boring, but we're going to try and make it as fun as possible. I bet you didn't know these facts about recycling. Recycling has been around for thousands of years. Yeah, it's not just a recent thing in the past 20 or 30 years. Thousands of years, it's been a common practice. Now, long before recycling was the production it is today, it was an idea that something households carried out to conserve and reuse materials, because back then, goods could not be made as quickly and cheaply before the Industrial Revolution. So people actually would reuse things all the time and do their own version of recycling. Next one. I didn't know this. Plastic bottles, they say, please recycle I've got one here, my plastic water bottle. Maybe I shouldn't have that. But you recycle the plastic water bottle. I always assumed it would become another plastic water bottle. I didn't think they would melt it down and make something else. I thought they would just clean it, polish it, and make another bottle out of it. By the way, I've been using this plastic water bottle for about 10 days. It's probably not good for me, but I like to recycle on my own. But plastic water bottles are often changed and downgraded into different products like carpets or the fiber for your jacket. So recycling plastic back into food-grade plastics takes a lot of energy. That's why they don't make more plastic bottles. But it's good for turning it into things like carpeting, into jacket or clothing material. And 5 plastic bottles provide material to create 1 square foot of carpet. That's quite a lot of carpet, actually. Just 5 plastic bottles. So I don't know too many people who have carpets in their house these days. I did when I was a kid. These days, everywhere I see is all wooden flooring, but there you go. Next, recycling 1 ton of cardboard saves 46 gallons of oil. For anyone who doesn't use gallons, which is the entire world except the USA, that's 174 litres of oil. So 1 ton of cardboard saves 174 litres of oil. Now, due to the increase of online shopping, there is so much cardboard being delivered to our houses daily. But thankfully, recycling cardboard uses a lot less energy, considerably less energy compared to creating new recycling cardboard, which only takes 7% of the energy needed to make cardboard out of virgin materials. Next, did you know this? This is going to make some people feel kind of guilty, myself included. Across the globe, nearly 1 trillion single-use plastic bags are used every year. 1 trillion plastic bags. 비닐봉지 1조개죠. It's countless. It's so many. There are 8 billion people in the world. 1 trillion plastic bags, are used every year. Now, although plastic bags can be recycled in a separate waste stream in certain locations like grocery stores and whatnot, the majority of plastic bags are just thrown into the trash and they sit in landfills. An easy way to reduce your use of plastic bag is to use your own reusable bag. And if you do end up with a plastic bag, use it as much as possible. Because it's just going to end up in a landfill somewhere. Next on the list, we have this fact. Over 11 million tons of glass bottles and jars are thrown into landfills each year, which is incredible because glass is one of those things that we're taught you should always recycle because it can be melted, it can be made into other glass products as well. Now, although it is 100% recyclable, these glass recycling programs have disappeared a lot, particularly in the USA, because it's so expensive. Some municipalities have started collecting glass separately at specific locations to recycle. Now, if you do find in your home area, it's probably rare in Korea because Korea is very strict about their recycling. You can try reusing your glass containers, which is something I do recommend. Maybe you have a jam jar and you finished your jam, finish it, and then use it for put your nuts in there or put some dried fruit in there. Glass jars are totally reusable, unlike plastic bottles, which you shouldn't really use for too long. Our next fact is that, oh wow, now this is pretty incredible. There are more plastic bags in the ocean than there are stars in the Milky Way. No way. More plastic bags in the ocean than stars in the Milky Way. Now, we thought the Milky Way is our galaxy, right? And, oh my goodness. And there's billions or trillions of stars. And that means there's got to be trillions and trillions of pieces of plastic in the ocean. Now, as you know, unlike paper, plastic does not biodegrade in the ocean or outside. It breaks down into smaller pieces of plastic called microplastics. And these microplastics make their way into our bodies through the water and the food supply because fish eat them as well. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff, right? I bet you didn't know there's more trash in the ocean than in the Milky Way. Now, these are just some facts. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. Maybe I am a little bit. We can all do a little bit better, I think, myself included. Be a bit more 꼼꼼해 when I come to recycling. Clean out those mayonnaise jars, those ketchup bottles, make sure you recycle them. But just some interesting facts to put things into perspective. It's good to see you. 소희님 saying 불쌍한 바다동물 친구들. I agree, yeah. They do suffer a lot, thanks to us. I say thanks lightly because of us. Pornim, it's good to see you as well. Welcome to the show. Anyone who's joining in, hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to listen to a nice song and then we'll be back. This is I Love the Nightlife by Alicia Bridges.
Please don't talk about love tonight. Please don't talk about sweet love. Please don't talk about being true and all the trouble we've been through. Ah, please don't talk about all the plans we had for fixing this. to make it right. Loving lies just bring me down. When you've got women all over town, you can love them all, and when you're through, maybe that'll make a man out of you. I got to go where the people dance. I want some action. I want to live action. I got so much to give. I want to give it. I want to get some too. Oh, I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie on the disco ride. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie on the disco ride. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie on the disco ride. Yeah. Oh, I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie on the disco ride. Yeah. I love the nightlife. Got to boogie on the disco ride. Yeah. Oh, I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie.
We just listened to I Love the Nightlife by Alicia Bridges. Welcoming you back to Midday Mate. It's 12:31 in the afternoon. And, I'm wearing a t-shirt. I noticed one of our listeners, Soinim, saying 10월이 절반이나 지났는데도 낮에는 반팔을 입어야 하네요. 덥다. Yeah, I haven't stopped really wearing short sleeve shirts either. I usually wear them until it gets too cold to manage. But you live up in Seoul, right? So I guess the weather is maybe a little bit warm? Yeah, maybe. Also saying 오늘 리스트메니에 들으니 환경 보호에 힘써야겠다는 생각이 들어요. I feel guilty. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel guilty. That's not my intention. It's just a little bit. Because I feel guilty as well. We can all do better. So, to kind of bring up the spirits, to make everyone feel happy, we've got our lovely Thursday guest, Michael Garrett, in the studio.
Yep.
Hello, mate.
I'm going to talk to you about movies about recycling today, Nick.
Get out. Please leave the studio now.
Yeah, let's talk about some real downers, documentaries telling us about climate change.
I did see Seaspiracy.
Yeah.
That was kind of okay. It was
Yeah.
eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but anyway. All right, then. I'll give you one recycling question.
Okay.
And then we'll move on. Is there anything that you or your family throw away that you really should recycle?
I think I want to share some blame with the manufacturers because things that have the stickers on them where you try to peel the sticker and only the corner comes off and you get that little shave of paper and then there's still the sticky part on.
It ruins your new glass.
And your nails and it takes forever. And then I tried pouring some boiling water on it and then kind of like take a scraper to it. And then that's just so much work. You're just doing so much work. And these days they have some stickers that will come off a lot easier. They
easy peel.
invented those.
Yeah.
So please put those on. But yeah, it'll be, sometimes I'll just say, we spent 5 minutes on this, we're throwing it in the trash.
5 minutes, you could have done so much. You could have done so much.
So much in my life.
It's effort, right? So I love it when it says easy peel.
Yes. Yeah. We should just start, I guess, buying things that have those easy peel stickers on them
For sure.
and punish the manufacturers who don't use them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you, mate. And I've been waiting to talk about movies. Lots of people have been waiting for you as well. Paul님 saying, Michael, Benny님, Michael, hello. And Soi님 saying, Michael, welcome. 기다렸어요.
Nice.
So everyone looks forward to your segment. And we're waiting. What's going on today?
Okay, so not really about recycling, but we are going to talk about horror films today.
Yes.
Because October I feel people say the summer months are a time for watching horror movies. And I always say to myself, I like October for that.
Because Halloween and whatnot.
Yeah.
I guess in Western culture, it's more like October is kind of spooky season. Summer, I know there are I know what you did last summer. Maybe that kind of started the trend.
I feel like people, they go to the movie theater when they have some time off from school, so it's like a teenage thing. Like teenagers will go see slasher movies in the summer. I think that's a tradition.
Summer flick. Yeah, horror flick.
Yeah. But for me, my favorite time of the year to watch horror movies is October, and it's also my favorite genre of movie.
Ooh.
So,
really?
Yeah.
Hey, we're pretty similar. Then.
Yeah, we are.
All right, Soinem just sent a message. Don't say anything if she said long legs. That is the next movie on my list that I want to watch. 스포하지 마세요. I heard it's so good.
Yeah, I heard that too, and I haven't seen it yet, so I can't spoil it for you. So no long legs talk, and let's all just watch it and get back to each other.
Listeners, please don't spoil it.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So actually, I wanted to highlight, because on Close Up, we usually will highlight a certain filmmaker or an actor. And so today I wanted to highlight a director and writer who has started a franchise. You know, the first movie was so successful in the horror genre that this filmmaker actually is already kind of guaranteed for all the sequels, as long as he wants to do it. And his name is Parker Finn. Okay. And the original movie that he made, it was an interesting kind of trajectory for him, because I feel like in the horror genre, we have a lot of filmmakers who will put something on social media, maybe like a 3-minute short horror film.
Yeah.
They might also submit something to a film festival, like South by Southwest. Sundance will sometimes be this. And then it'll get noticed, and at these film festivals, they have the studios there to watch things, and they also buy rights to things.
Okay.
And this was his trajectory for this. Parker Finn, he first came out with Laura Hasn't Slept, short film, 8 minutes long.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah, the title already gets you there, right?
She hasn't slept. Is she possessed? Demonic?
Why hasn't she slept? So Caitlin Stacy is the star of Laura Hasn't Slept. And in that short film, she just wakes up on a couch in a therapist's office. And then she's talking about, I haven't slept because every time I fall asleep, I see a different man smiling at me.
꿈속에서, in the dream?
Yes. Oh. And it's a different man's face every time, but somehow in the dream, I just know it's the same person. But he's just wearing a different face every time.
Isn't it kind of like Dream Scenario with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Was a funny movie.
Yeah, Nick Cage is just crushing it, pretty much his whole career. But so in this one, I won't kind of go into everything that happens there. But this was a great idea for what would become later called the Smile Demon. This is what Parker Finn kind of invented in this short film.
Wait, is this the movie Smile?
Smile is what was made out of this.
Really?
So Laura Hasn't Slept is made in 2019.
Yeah.
And then Smile came out in 2022, and that's Parker Finn, both times. So he developed that idea of a demon who is following you and taking on different faces and smiling at you. And then the idea here is that if you ever see his actual face, that is the moment that you will die.
You know what? It relates to the Smile movie. If you haven't seen Smile and you like horrors, right now it is on OTT Netdeng. I saw it. So see it if you like horror movies. It is pretty creepy. It's fairly well made.
Yeah, I think Parker Finn, he does a good job with it. I think if we talk about the actual film Smile that came out 2 years ago, I think that the good reviews, they will say that it has a lot of elements from pretty successful horror films of the past, which is kind of I guess it's a backhanded compliment to somebody where you say it's fairly derivative, but you do a good job doing what other people have done already.
You're not original.
But nice job. So I think I noticed that too, because I didn't see it when it first came out 2 years ago, but then because the sequel is out right now.
Smile 2?
Smile 2 is in theaters right now.
Is it?
It's for the Halloween season. So if you're looking to get into that, you saw the first one, you liked it, okay, go see the second one. Or you missed the first one like I did, maybe go back and watch that, like you said, on OTT. And then if you like it, then there's a sequel waiting for you in the theater.
That's great. I do like watching horror movies in the theater, but I don't have anyone to go with because my wife hates horror movies.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck.
They-
I have to wait for the release on online streaming.
Yeah, one thing that's happened with me going to the film festival, as we've talked about, is that I've gotten very used to going to films myself, just by
Okay.
myself.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like that, for a horror movie, that almost kind of helps sometimes, is when it gives you that creepy feeling, especially when it's kind of an empty theater and you're the only one in there.
Yeah, that's got to be creepy.
It's so creepy.
You got
Yeah.
Robert De Niro behind you. Cape Fear. So
Stop smiling at me, Robert. Yeah.
this movie you said was based on the short.
Yeah. Yeah, so just to give you an idea of what remained in Smile from Laura Hasn't Slept, and then what kind of also was developed and changed, is that now we get, in the full-length feature film, we get to develop the idea of this Smile demon and what this Smile demon will do, kind of haunting one person. So in Smile, instead of having the patient as the main character, it has the psychiatrist as the main character. And it develops how the Smile demon can actually pass from person to person. That is the main thing that I find the most interesting from Smile, is that it's a bit like getting a disease. It's a bit like passing a virus to somebody. Because what happens is you have to witness the person's death who is being haunted by the Smile demon.
Transfers.
And then it transfers to you. So you're in the same room. It's actually very much like a infection type of movie, like 28 Days Later.
Yeah, but just through visual seeing.
Through the visual trauma of it. And I like that kind of thing where we're actually spreading something, but not in a traditional way, where it's not like an actual airborne virus or
Or a
blood
bite,
or biting.
You know what movie has the best transmission of curse I've ever seen?
Panipool?
No, what's that?
Okay.
What's that?
Okay, I was just I thought I might hit a home run right there with Panipool.
It Follows.
Yeah.
You've seen It Follows?
Yes.
It Follows came out in 2014, and it is very original. I can't really explain it here, but it's a curse. Like in Smile, it's passed through seeing the demon, but It Follows is passed when you have human relations with someone. Maybe you go out, you meet someone, have a good time with them, and then the curse passes to them and so on.
Yeah.
I think that's very original.
It was, yeah.
And it was a good movie.
It is, yeah. And it also was kind of in the similar vein of what I'm talking about, where this is how you jumpstart your career, because the same thing there, where the budget is like a few million.
Yes.
It makes like 150 million because it
Yeah.
goes, international.
Yeah.
And then you have your career right there. Same thing with Parker Finn. I mean, the original Smile is shoestring budget. I mean, they're not paying any big stars.
Right.
And then more than 200 million. So you're looking at a profit of like 200 million. And then that's why I'm saying is that now you're guaranteed at least 2 more movies.
Yeah.
They're going to do a trilogy out of it. But that's a really good call with It Follows. The fun thing about that one that's different from this is that you can choose to pass on the curse. But you just have to deal with the conscience,
Yeah.
because you know that if you have human relations, as you say, with another person, you're passing it on.
But the thing is, you need to tell them to keep passing it, because otherwise when they die, it comes back to you.
Right. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it will come back up the line.
I don't want to we've talked too much, but It Follows is another good movie horror movie if we want to. And we've got more to talk about, but I think we're going to take a song break, and then we'll be back. This is a classic. This is Praise You by Fatboy Slim.
We've come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. like I should.
That was Praise You by Fatboy Slim. Welcome back to the show. This is Midday Mate. We're in the middle of Close Up with Michael Garrett, talking about scary movies. We mentioned a couple of movies, Smile, and Smile 2, the sequel is out, and 소희님 saying, 주말에 볼 영화 하나 생겼네요. 추천 감사합니다.
Nice.
I might have to check it out too. Also letting us know that the Korean title for It Follows is 팔로. So just follow.
Follow,
kind of
yeah.
like on Insta thing when you're 팔로. You follow someone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good information. 포님 saying 무서울 것 같네요. Yeah, it's creepy. I'd say it's more creepy than scary.
Yeah, and it also, if you have the people who are not appreciative of Smile, it's usually the criticism is that they say it relies too much on jump scares.
Yeah.
And so it is very, the frequency of jump scare per minute is really high. I mean, we're talking about like maybe every 90 seconds or so.
Smile had a lot of jump scares. Kind of like the Truth or Dare one.
Yeah.
That had a lot of jump scares.
How do you feel about jump? Are you the kind of person who says, that's so cheap, you made me, there was a loud sound, and then all of a sudden there was a figure standing in a mirror, and so, oh, you got me. Like, do you feel like it's kind of cheap, or do you enjoy it?
I like them if they're used well, if they do the double fooling. So, always in a horror movie, they're in the bathroom, they get the meds out of the cabinet, they close the cabinet, there's something behind them.
Yeah.
But I like it when there isn't anything there.
Yeah.
And then you calm, and then they turn around and it's there.
Boom, right there.
The double boom.
Yeah.
I think if it's used cleverly and not too much, but in the right sense of the atmosphere, I think jump scares are an essential part of horror.
Yeah, so the original, we would say that Parker Finn, the thing that he does best is probably the jump scare. And he does it in, like you said, he has the different kinds. He has the fake out jump scare.
Yeah.
He has the one where it comes earlier than you thought.
Yeah.
And it's all very unexpected. The Laura Hasn't Slept, I really jumped. The jump scare is very, very unexpected and effective in that.
Okay.
And so I feel like that's the main thing that people really enjoyed about it. It's not like this idea of, maybe we could call it a skinwalker. I think some people have called it skinwalkers. It's like the demons that will appear like human beings and just change form.
Okay.
And so anyway, like, in Smile, I'll just give you a little warning here. Like an example of maybe too many jump scares is that there was one cut to it was a birthday present at a birthday party. It goes to a close-up overhead shot of the gift, and the jump scare is the kid ripping open the paper, but it's just super loud. So it's just like that, and you're like, it was a present, man. Come on, Parker Finn, come on.
They know they're trying to get you. They know you're expecting the jump scare, so they have to get you in another way. Yeah.
So anyway, so if we kind of talk about how Smile 2 might be a little bit different from the original. So this time, the main character is a pop star, kind of in the vein of maybe like a Lady Gaga type. So that's definitely very different. As I said before, the original one is a psychiatrist, and so she originally gets the sort of infection of the smile demon. She gets haunted by the smile demon because she witnesses one of her patients actually do some self-harm, and then is then passed on to her. And then this one, I think, is an interesting choice, right? Because you wouldn't really expect this, but we have a lot of opportunity for those creepy moments. Imagine there's a concert, there's a sea of 5,000 concert goers, and then one person is not moving and just smiling at her.
Yeah.
And then she goes backstage and somebody's like, can I have an autograph? Smiling. And then she goes like, stop smiling at me. And like, hits her in the face. And that's just a fan. You just hit a fan. This is like a little girl who's like, please sign my album.
no.
She's like, stop smiling, Smack.
When I saw the trailer for Smile, I thought, wait, is this the Truth or Dare sequel? Because the Truth or Dare, in Truth, have you seen Truth or Dare?
Yeah.
They over-exaggerate the CG smile.
Yeah.
Which is creepy, but then it looks kind of stupid as well.
Right.
Smile, it looks like they're being told, just smile as big as you can. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not CG. It looks more believable.
Yeah.
A bit more menacing and less ridiculous, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and I'm glad that they didn't do that because that was one reason I stayed away from the Smile 2 years ago. Is that I thought just like, are you just gonna really have people smiling at each other? Or like, are you gonna use that as like the creepy image? Because that's not enough.
Well,
but
smiling can be scary.
Yeah.
There are people who smile a lot, but they're not scary. We have some messages coming in. Ponim saying, I can't watch horror movies, especially if there is 귀신. I can watch zombie movies though. I find zombie movies, they're horror, but they're more, I don't know, I feel like they're more thriller, more action.
Yeah.
Because you're running away.
Yeah.
The zombies are usually kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 소희님 saying, 어디서 들었는데 이 공포 영화 볼 때 소리 줄이고 보면 하나도 안 무섭대요. So if you turn the sound off of a horror movie, it's not scary.
this is so true.
I've seen it on like social media. They put like happy music.
Yeah.
It's not scary at all.
I used to do this kind of late at night if we were at a party or something and everybody's kind of winding down.
Yeah.
What you do is keep the music on real loud and put a horror movie on with no sound.
Yeah.
And then you have like rap music or something and the horror movie is going. And yeah, it's actually kind of sometimes pretty funny what you're looking at. It makes a really different vibe.
Yeah.
We
got some memories. People talking about The Ring. Yeah, The Ring.
That's a good call. Because you said It Follows, but The Ring is also about being infected, but it's being infected by a videotape.
Very creative.
Yeah.
Watching a videotape. And then you get the call 7 days.
Yeah.
I just think of Scary Movie when I see
it's kind of the same thing going on in Smile because I think it's about 7 days that it usually takes the Smile demon to off you if you do get haunted by the Smile demon. So yeah very similar.
And we talked about M. Night Shyamalan last week. He made a movie, you said, right?
Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to say about this idea of Smile is that the disturbing part is also that once the Smile demon gets you, the way that you end, the way that your life is ended is like you do it to yourself. And
so people think you're crazy.
Yeah, and also the people who witness this, if somebody's doing something to themselves and also smiling like nothing is happening, that is hard to watch. That is an image that kind of sticks with you.
Yeah.
And so that's another thing that is, I think, if you enjoy horror movies, is kind of a plus for Smile. It has something that it's going for it because those scenes are very haunting and they usually stay with you for a little while. I was thinking of M. Night Shyamalan's The Happening, which is he just starts laughing right away.
I don't want to. We talked to M. Night Shyamalan. He's the king of hits and misses.
Yeah.
And this
is it
definitely
three hits and about 11 misses.
But his 3 hits have been so good that you kind of give him a pass.
Yeah, they really hit.
The Happening is by the tree pheromones. Right.
And it's like the earth is protecting itself. So now I'm going to release this pheromone and all you humans, you're going to have to just off yourselves. But yeah, in Smile, they are very disturbing scenes. And so they're effective as well. So I think that Smile 2, if you're into October horror movies, I think it's a good one to go see in the theater. As you said, the theater is a good atmosphere for this.
For sure. Thanks a lot, Michael. All of you horror fans out there, I know we have a lot of listeners who do not like horror movies. Maybe challenge yourself. I guess the thing about horror movies that, some people don't understand, why do you like horror movies?
Yeah.
And when you think about it, I have no idea. It's totally opposite to our instinct of self-preservation. I guess we like the adrenaline rush.
Yeah. And the other thing I like, just real quick, is that the horror movie that really scares you, it tells you a lot about yourself. Because we had the listener who wrote in, I'm not scared of zombies, but I am scared of ghosts. That tells you something about your own psychology.
There you go, Ponim.
Yeah.
Talking about it. Yeah. Soinim also saying, Unbreakable, 또 완전 별로. Yeah. With Bruce Willis.
One of the 11.
That's the prequel to the what is it? 23 person split.
Yeah, split. Yeah.
Yeah. That was, yeah. And also saying Get Out was interesting. Get Out was fun.
Yeah, if you don't like Unbreakable, then maybe we're down to 2 movies that he made that are actually good, because usually people put that in the good category.
For sure. It was okay, I thought. Thanks a lot, mate, and we'll catch you next week.
Okay, see you then.
Don't go anywhere, because the show has another hour of great content coming your way. We're going to finish the first half with Feel the Raindrops by The Adventures.
부산 영어 방송.
엄마, 나 용돈 좀 올려줘.
이거 친구가 준 거예요.
아이들의 일상을 관심 있게 들여다보면 도박으로 힘겨워하는 아이들의 구조 신호가 들립니다. 다양한 형태로 드러나는 청소년 도박. 그들의 구조 신호에 응답해주세요. 공익광고협의회.
The time is now 1 o'clock.
misery. I've been lost in my own place, and I'm getting weary. How far is heaven? And I know that I need to change my ways of living. How far is heaven? Lord, can you tell me? I've been locked up way too long in this crazy world. How far is heaven? And I just keep on praying, Lord, and just keep on living. How far is heaven? Yeah, Lord, can you tell me? How far is heaven? I just gotta know how far, yeah. How far is heaven? Yeah, Lord, can you tell me? In this place I'm living. How far is heaven? And I just got to have some faith and just keep on giving. How far is heaven? Yeah, Lord, can you tell me? How far is heaven? I just gotta know how far, yeah. How far is heaven? Yeah, Lord, can you tell me? How far is heaven? I just gotta know how far. I just wanna know how far.
You just heard Heaven by Los Lonely Boys. Now, Los Lonely Boys are an American musical group from San Angelo, Texas, and they play a style of music that they call Texican rock and roll. It sounds almost like a barbecue. It sounds great, though. Combining elements of rock and roll, Texas blues, brown-eyed soul, country, and Tejano music, they are bilingual, and some of the lyrics are also in Spanish in this song, too. The song Heaven won a Grammy for Best Pop Performance, and Los Lonely Boys performed at the 2005 Grammy Awards show. Welcome everybody to the show. This is Midday Mate. You're live in the studio in Busan on a Thursday afternoon. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Dongguan and Doksan areas. I am your host, Nick. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday so far. In the first hour, we had Michael in the studio, and we were talking about horror movies. And horror movies, some of my personal favorites. I know that some of our listeners love horror movies too, which is great to see. Jinli Nim saying they haven't seen 곡성 yet, which is a classic Korean scary movie. 포님 saying 곡성 다음에 한번 봐야겠어요. 보세요. It's really interesting. I thought it got really crazy towards the end, but it was scary nonetheless. 소희님 saying Get Out은 무섭지 않아요. 근데 대신 저는 곡성 보고 며칠 동안 무서워서 잠 설쳤어요. 라고 하셨어요. 그리고 Gravity. 이 스페이스 무비 우주 영화였죠. 산드라 블럭 우주에서 미아될까봐 보는 내내 그 어떤 공포 영화 볼 때만큼이나 무서웠던 기억이 나요. So there is this phobia, this 공포증 called astrophobia. And astrophobia is a fear of open space. And it is scary. And I think not because there's no oxygen, but because it's endless, right? If you're on a space shuttle, you know, you're in your astronaut gear, and I don't know, you get flung off, you'll just keep flying forever and ever and you can't stop. You'll be lost in space. I guess that's why a lot of people have a fear of space and the ocean, because you just don't know. It's so open and endless. But yeah, that gave me, what do you call it? It gave me anxiety throughout the entire movie. Anyway, we've got some more people coming in. Pengsuapanim, great to see you on the show. Also, good job for answering our question of the day. Our question of the day today was about recycling. What are the most recyclable items that you or your family throw away? 나 또는 우리 가족이 버리는 재활용품 중 가장 많은 것은 무엇인가요? 오늘의 텍스트 토픽 질문인데요. We had a few messages coming in. Benny Nim, hello my friend, saying, I think of water gallons that can be seen at supermarkets. And our family threw it away at times. It depends on how the bottle is still stable. Throwing away water, I think, is a crime that many of us are guilty of. In a country where we have abundance of water, lots of rainfall, it's often a commodity. We can not think about it and discard it. But you're right, water should be saved. That's a very good point. Pengsuapanim as well, saying, the most recyclable items that I threw away was my big radio and the present guitar. I gave it to a younger brother at church. Big radios, you know, that could be recycled. The electronic chipset inside could be recycled. The metal, the wood. Yeah. I mean, maybe, did you throw it away in the trash or did you donate it? It's okay, we all make mistakes. But a big radio, that could be an antique someday. It could be. Good to see you, Drift Monkey Nim, as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. I'm going to let you know what's coming up in the rest of today's show. In hour number 2, we have today's quote. And this is where we introduce encouraging quotes from famous people. Bite-sized banter follows, daily fun conversations with a theme. Kimberly will be here for that. After that is Don't Make a Scene, where we introduce useful English expressions after listening to a short clip. And then rounding off the show, we have Timeless Earworms, where we introduce songs that are unforgettable. And of course, I'll be checking your messages throughout the day, so keep sending them in. Send them to pound 9050, 샵 9050, which will cost you 100 won. A Kakao message, just search for Busan 영어방송 in Korean. You can send us messages for free. You can also send us messages and listen to the show through the smartphone app as well. Or I think even better is go onto YouTube, click on the live symbol on BEFM's YouTube page. You can watch us live in the studio and talk as well with our wonderful community. It's a lot of fun. Get involved anywhere you can. It'll be a pleasure to have you. We're going to take a song break, and then we'll be back with today's quote. This is Stuck With You by Huey Lewis and the News.
Had some fun. Yes, we've had our ups and downs. Been down that rocky road, but here we are still around. We thought about someone else, but neither one took the bait. We thought about breaking up. Now we know it's much too late. We are bound by all the rest, like the same phone number, all the same friends, and the same address. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you. 'Cause I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. We've had our doubts, we never took them seriously, and we've had our ins and outs, but that's the way it's supposed to be. We thought about much too late. And it's no great mystery. If we change our minds, eventually it's back to you and me. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you. 'Cause I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. We are bound by all the rest, like the same phone number, all the same friends, and the same address. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you. 'Cause I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you. I'm happy to be stuck with you. Happy to be stuck with you.
That was Stuck on You by Huey Lewis and the News. Welcome back, one and all, to Midday Mate. It is now time for our next segment, but I just want to read some messages that we have. We've been talking about recycling and what do you throw away that maybe you could, that you could recycle. We've got some good answers coming in. We have one from 4693번님 saying 매일 우유를 먹다 보니 우유팩을 많이 버리는 것 같네요. 20팩 모으면 20팩 모으면 주민센터에서 휴지로 바꿔주기도 한다는데 좀 더 모아봐야겠네요. That's a really cool service and our producer checked that. If you gather 1kg of 우유팩, they will change it for, what is it, 두 마리? How many? 두 마리. Like one? You get one circle. You get one circle. You get one roll of toilet paper. There you go. One 두루마리. Is that, what do you say? Yeah, that's what you call one of them. There you go. I think that's a great deal, especially as you're going to throw it away anyway. Sometimes you just need that one extra toilet roll, don't you? Yeah. We've got more messages coming in as well. Oh, thanks for that great information as well. We have 포님 saying 카카오톡 할 때 항상 강렬한 발음. 왜냐하면 제 대본에 영어로 쓰여서 제가 영어 발음으로 읽게 돼요. In English, I would say 카카오톡, 좀 강렬하게. But in Korean, it's a bit softer. 카카오톡, 카카오톡. I like the English version. It's stronger. You go straight punch it. 카카오톡. I should stop saying that anyway. Also, 소희님 saying 아까 초반에 살짝 들은 것 같은데 닉 마라탕 좋아하나 봐요. 신기하다. I love 마라탕. I remember when it became 유행 in 2017년? I think it was 2017 that it became like the huge thing in Korea. It exploded and everyone was going to eat maratang. And I fell in love with it. Maratang is delicious because it has the numbing spice. 입술을 얼얼하게 만들어주는 약간 그런 스파이스가 있죠. It's really good. I love it. And I love any food that makes me... It sounds weird, but I like any food that causes a bit of pain. You know, that's why I like spicy foods, and I guess that's why I like horror movies and things like that. Humans are weird. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Anyway, love the messages coming in. We have a next segment. And our segment right now is today's quote. This is where we go over an encouraging quote by a famous or influential person. And this is by a very famous person. someone who I've watched a few of their movies. They're no longer with us. It's by Audrey Hepburn. You know Audrey Hepburn? The Breakfast at Tiffany's, A Roman Holiday. So this quote is by Audrey Hepburn. Elegance is the only beauty that never fades. Elegance is the only beauty that never fades. Now, if you know who Audrey Hepburn is, there's a picture on the YouTube Live. She was a very elegant lady, very classy lady. I think she was the beauty standard at the time as well. And she was a very elegant person. 되게 우아함이 있었죠. So elegance, 우아함은 is the only beauty that never fades. 우아함은 절대 사라지지 않는 유일한 아름다움이다 라는 뜻이죠. Beauty is a concept that has been explored and celebrated throughout history in various forms. From the ancient Greeks to modern-day society, the definition of beauty has evolved and changed over time. However, one thing that remains constant is the idea that true beauty is timeless and everlasting. This is where the concept of elegance comes into play. Now, this quote, "Elegance is the only beauty that never fades," is iconically attributed to Audrey Hepburn, and it encapsulates the idea that beauty isn't in how many wrinkles you have or don't have, or how good looking you are. It's in its simplicity, your grace, and your sophistication. So physical beauty will fade with time, that's unavoidable, but elegance can stay with you until your last days. It transcends age, it transcends trends and societal norms. It's a timeless and enduring form of beauty that is not dependent on external factors, but rather your inner qualities and demeanor. And I think if you look at a lot of older folk, some, not everyone, but a lot of people carry themselves in a very graceful, almost elegant way. My grandmother, before she passed away, she was one of the most elegant ladies I knew. She was very well spoken, and even as she got older, she tried to be soft with her words and tried to be very polite and gentle, ladylike, which is something I always respected, and I see that as something very beautiful. Elegance is often associated with a sense of refinement, poise, and class. It's about carrying oneself with grace and dignity, regardless of the circumstances. Now, it's not about being flashy or ostentatious, wearing bling-bling and things like that, but it's rather about exuding a quiet confidence and charm and a certain captivation. It's a quality that is often admired and revered as it reflects a sense of self-assurance and sophistication that's truly captivating. And I think Audrey Hepburn is one of the... And when you think of elegance, Audrey Hepburn, at least for me, is one of the first faces that pops into my head, especially all the great movies. So that was today's quote. Elegance is the only beauty that never fades. 우아함은 절대 사라지지 않는 유일한 아름다움이다, by Audrey Hepburn. And that was today. 소희님 saying, 오늘부터 elegance 승비를 추구해보겠습니다. I'm sure you're elegant enough. I'm sure you're elegant. You don't need to try too hard. I'm sure there is a natural elegance within all of you. So maybe try and accentuate that a little bit. But don't fake it, because people can tell, I think. All right, we're going to take a song break. This is Sunday Morning by Maroon 5.
Unforgettable, you twist to fit the mold that I am in. But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. And I would gladly hit the road, get up and go if I knew that someday it would lead me back to you. That someday it would lead me back to you. That maybe she is all I see. Oh yeah. Paint a picture with my hands. Oh, and back and forth we sway like branches in a storm. Change the weather, still together when it ends. That may be all I need. Darkness, she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never want to leave. Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to Midday Mate. It is time for bite-sized banter, where we have a nice little conversation about a certain light-hearted topic. And that's Kimberly here to bring us that. Hello.
Hello.
Are you doing good?
Yes, it's Thursday.
Thursday. We talked about Thursday a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday's a good day.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to the weekend. Actually, you know what? I love all the days right now because of the weather.
Right. Oh, yeah, you like the cooler weather.
It's changed me. I'm a
Really?
more positive and optimistic person these days.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I was grumpy in the summer.
Really? Oh, I miss the summer. I miss the heat, but I only have to wait another, 10 months?
Yes, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. So what have you brought with you today?
So today's question is, what's your go-to strategy for dealing with stress? We all have it. We all go through it, but how do you deal with it?
Stress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are endless methods to deal with stress.
Right.
We talk about them on the show sometimes. You know, some people will meditate. Some people will go out, talk to friends. Some people consume alcohol. You can do anything, and it's a very personal decision.
Right.
Do you get stressed often?
You know what? Long time ago, I used to think that I didn't, but all of a sudden, I started getting white hair.
Oh.
So I think internally, it's just like looking at my head right now.
Scanning your head. Where's the white hair?
I dyed it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I like a bunch of white hairs would pop up, and I was like, oh, I guess I am stressed, and I didn't ever really find a way to get rid of it or, to digest it or to, the stress.
Yeah.
But now, with dealing with stress, I like to just sleep.
Oh, just forget your problems.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. You can sleep when you're stressed.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Oh, uh-huh.
Okay.
I mean, I worry about things, but that doesn't give me stress. Actually, I don't know. That does.
Okay, but you can sleep through stress. That's a pretty impressive feat, I think.
Yes, because it's been a little journey. So at first I would like to clean.
Oh, that's
Cleaning
useful.
the house, right? Yeah. Killing two birds with one stone.
Right.
Get rid of my stress and clean my house.
Right.
However, as I'm cleaning, I'm just getting so frustrated and I'm like, why is it so messy? And it's endless.
Yeah, okay.
If it was just like one 설거지, I would feel good.
But yeah, you end up having to clean the whole house.
Yes.
And getting stressed that, like, your husband or yourself, why so messy?
Oh, myself.
Yourself, okay.
Long time ago.
Okay. That's good. I wish I could sleep. I'm the opposite when I'm stressed. I can't sleep. You end up staying awake, brooding on your problems. I guess I was the same as you. I used to think I was a really chill guy. Like, I don't get stressed.
Right.
I'm happy-go-lucky, chill. But I get stressed. A lot of things will stress me out, especially living in an apartment when you've got that 층간소음. That stresses me out like nothing else.
Oh, is it really loud where you are?
It's not too bad now, but it has been bad. And I think I overcomplicate the problem because, in England, I live in houses. There's no 층간소음, right? There's no interfloor noise. So when I came to Korea and I started living in apartments and things, I just thought it was really 억울했어. Like, how can you be so... How is it so... It's not fair. Like, how can... reinforce them with concrete or something.
Right.
But I've gotten used to it. It's a fact of life now. For that, I would just play ASMR. White noise. Yeah. But these days, I think if I'm really stressed with anything, not just neighbors, I will probably watch a movie. It's pretty simple, but I'll watch either a psychological thriller movie. It kind of gets me to think. And then I see their situations, and sometimes I think, hey, I'm not as bad as them.
My husband does the same thing. Whenever he's super stressed, he has this one movie that he always watches.
What is it?
The Greatest Showman.
Oh, wow, that's a very positive movie.
And then he feels better at the end.
Oh, interesting.
So one time I saw him watching it, I was like, oh no, he's stressed. What is it? I gotta talk to him later.
Is that the one with Hugh Jackman?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. He would make me happy too.
Oh yeah.
Listeners, what is your go-to strategy for dealing with stress? Maybe you watch a movie, maybe you have a drink, maybe you clean. Let me know. There's no right or wrong answer. Maybe you listen to Midday Mate. Hopefully, hopefully I can get rid of some stress. Yeah, and bite-sized banter too.
Oh yes.
All right, Kimberly, thanks so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. What is your go-to strategy for dealing with stress? Like I mentioned, when I came here, the biggest stress for me was the neighbor noise. But I think it was me being very self-righteous. I was like, how dare they make noise upstairs? How dare they walk in their house? I think I was being kind of selfish, and I didn't understand that this is just what a lot of people live with. So I think I had to learn that, we all make noise. I'm sure I make noise for the people below me. So I've come to peace with it. I've matured a bit in that area, but still, it is annoying. And I will stick on like rain sounds sometimes if it's loud. But I no longer complain to the 경비 아저씨 anymore. Yeah. 소은이 모습 saying 층간소음은 나의 노력으로 해결하기 힘든 일이니까요. It is. I read stories about people calling the police and getting into fights. I never wanted to go that far. But yeah. I don't know. What else do you do? We've got Pengsu Appanim saying, my go-to strategy for dealing with stress is writing a song or a poem. If I'm working, if not, I drink like suk latte. Wow, that is a great way to deal with stress. Let it out creatively with a poem. Maybe write about your stress. I am so stressed today. And I'm not a poet, as you can tell. Ponem saying, I eat chocolate. Again, watch movies or dramas, or I listen to music and sing along, then I feel better. I think that's awesome. Yeah, I know you like your chocolate, and I agree with you. Watching movies or TV shows, it really helps to kind of help you forget about your stress and sometimes concentrate on something else as well. Benny Nim saying video games. Yeah, video games. What kind of video games? Like action games, first-person shooter games, role-playing games. I think if I was to play a video game, it would be one of those like war games. You know, I feel like that would de-stress you. I know war is terrible and shouldn't be promoted, but that would de-stress me, I think. Yes, and Kimberly she's a married lady, in case you didn't know, 보님. We've got here 미옥셀리님, welcome to the show, saying, Hi Nick, 한국 커피 문화에 대한 강의를 듣고 이제 막 나왔어요. 부산이 커피 도시로 부상하고 있다는 이야기가 나와서 반가웠어요. Yeah, Busan has some of the world's award-winning baristas in it, which is really fascinating. And there are so many good coffee shops. I know Seoul has amazing ones too. But yeah, I'm pretty proud that Busan does well in this regard. Thanks for noticing. And also saying, 좋은 음악 들으면서 오래 걸으면 기분이 좀 나아지는 것 같아요. Yeah, I know that you do daily walks and you listen to music and this show as well. And you seem to be living a very, I don't want to say stress-free. I'm sure you have a lot of stress in your life, like we do. But you have a lot of good ways to kind of relieve that stress, it seems, which I'm happy about. All right. Anyway, 메시지는 포님쌤, 근데 갑자기 궁금한데 닉은 어찌 한국말을 잘하시는지 궁금해요. 아내분도 미국인이라서 하셔서 I'm not that good. But I've been here for a long time. I've been in Korea for 11 years, so, you know, you learn, you make friends, you date a couple of people, you know. You just live, you get involved. The same way, if you went to England and you just hang out with English people, you know, your English will get better and you'll kind of get accustomed to English culture and things like that. But thank you for the question. All right, we're going to take a song break and we'll be back with Don't Make a Scene. This is Don't Fear the Reaper by Caesars.
Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain.
That was Don't Fear the Reaper by Caesars. Welcoming you back to Midday Mate. It's 1:37 in the afternoon. We just came back from Bite-Size Banter, talking about dealing with stress. Soinim leaving a very nice compliment saying, 닉 11년 한국에서 살았으면 인생의 절반을 한국에서 산 거 맞죠? Very nice. I like that. Yeah. I wish I was 22 years old, but I'm not. I've lived a third of my... There you go. I've lived a third of my life in Korea. And then also saying 11년간 쉽고 재미있는 일만 있지는 않았을 텐데요. 대단하고 또 멋져요. 응원합니다. 아이고 감사합니다. You know, yeah, of course, life is full of ups and downs in a foreign country to me. And, you know, I've been here a long time. So there are things that annoy me. There are things that make me grumble, like 층간소음. But Korea has provided so many opportunities and a very good life for me. 그래서 저는 항상 감사하게 생각해요. I'm always very grateful. And I can't imagine ever going back to England. I don't think. I mean, I love it there. It's great. But Korea's fun, you know. Korea's fun and it's good. I like it here anyway. But thank you very much. Drift Monkey Nim saying that they... Can I read this? Talks about alcohol. Their dealing with stress method is alcohol. And saying that you had 2 bottles of soju? Oh, wow. Please be careful. If it is soju, please be careful, okay? 빨간색 soju. Wine. You're talking about wine. Please, be careful. It's a lot of alcohol. Drink responsibly. Be safe. So you don't wake up with a headache tomorrow as well. But, you know, relieve some stress. You deserve it. All right, it is now time for Don't Make a Scene. And this is where we introduce English expressions after listening to a short clip from a TV show or a movie. This week we're going over the 90s classic Liar Liar starring Jim Carrey. This is a movie about a man who physically cannot lie for 24 hours because his son made a birthday wish. There's a bit of magic involved. And it's a very funny movie because he can only tell the truth. And this scene that we're going over today is where Jim Carrey, what's his name? I forgot his name. I think it's Reed. Anyway, we'll call him Jim Carrey. He walks into his office with all his colleagues and he's talking to them and he's lying to them about their haircuts, about the trouble on their face. He's lying and he's trying to suppress the truth. So let's listen to the audio clip.
Whoa! Hey! Did you do something to your hair?
It's a bit extreme, isn't it?
No! I mean, that's a thing nowadays, right?
Well, he said it would accent my facial features.
Well, that's what it does. It completely accents your facial features. We're just gonna go down to my office now.
Taking lunch orders, Mr. Reed. Anything?
No, thanks. Had so much for breakfast, I'm just about ready to pop. I mean, I'm full.
Okay.
All right, classic scene right there. Over the previous 3 days, we went over expressions like, that's the thing nowadays. 요즘 유행이죠. And then we went over, it's a bit extreme, isn't it? 좀 과하죠? 과하지 않아요? And then saying, no, that's a thing these days. Oh, I already said that one, didn't I? Did you do something to your hair? 머리살 좀 바꿨어? Yeah. And today we're going over the expression, no, it accents your facial features. It accents your facial features. So facial features are your nose, your 이목구비, right? Your chin, jawline, just the things that make you stand out. Maybe eyebrows, whatever. They are your facial features. And, you know, everyone has distinct facial features. Some people have, you know, a smaller nose, a higher nose, you know, stronger jawline, weaker jawline, lots of different ones. So it accents your facial features. Now, accent이라고 하면 원래 발음이라고 생각하게 되죠. You know, like your Scottish accent or an English accent or an American accent. Even in Korea, you have this whole 표준어 accent, you have the Busan accent. You know, 사투리 is dialect, plus it's a different accent as well. Accent, usually think of that, but in this case, accent means something else. Accent means 돋보이게 만드는 거다. You know, it's making it stand out. You know when you go to a furniture shop right? You go to like 가구 가게에 갈 때, you have maybe a beige sofa, and then, it's very beige, it's boring, it's very plain color, but then on the side you have a nice green chair, and that green is an accent color. It's an accent color. Or maybe on a beige sofa you have an orange pillow, and, it kind of stands out. 돋보이죠? That is an accent color. So here, he's saying your new crazy hair, which he doesn't like, but he's lying. He says it accents your facial features. It makes your facial features stand out. He's giving a fake compliment. He's really trying to find a compliment and lie. But yeah. So you can say several different things. You can say that hairstyle accentuates or accents your jawline. 그 머리 스타일은 너의 턱선을 아주 이쁘게 강조해. 돋보이게 해. It emphasizes it. It makes it look good. It makes it stand out. So, you can say it accents your facial features. You can say it for other things as well, not just facial features. Maybe if you buy a really nice dress, you can say, oh, it accents your body shape. Maybe you don't want to say that, but that's just another example. It accents something. It makes it stand out. 눈에 더 돋보여. So, let's listen to that one clip one more time.
Well, he said it would accent my facial features.
He said it would accent my facial features. And then he goes, yes, that's it. It accents your facial features. Which isn't a lie, because if you see the movie, the hairstyle is really, really, really something. So, yeah. And that was today's Don't Make a Scene, going over the phrase, it accents your facial features. Yeah, 포님 correctly saying 강조한다, 돋보이게 한다. 네, 맞습니다. So if you want to compliment someone genuinely, you can say, hey, that hairstyle really accents your facial features. There you go. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a song break and we'll be back for Timeless Earworms very soon. This is Everything is Everything by Phoenix.
Things are gonna change, and not for better. Don't know what it means to me, but it's hopeless. Gotta get you home, could be with anyone. I think of what I've done, you know it all. Everything is everything. The more I talk about it, the less I do control. Everything means everything. Can't understand a word half of the stuff I'm saying. The things I do possess, sometimes they own me too. What they're gonna do to me, I think it's hopeless. What I can't explain, I'm sure you get it well. Since I always wanted you. Everything is everything. The more I talk about it, the less I do control. Everything means everything. Can't understand a word half of the stuff I'm saying. Riding low, riding fast. If this is what I want, look what it did to me. Riding low, riding fast.
That was Everything is Everything by Phoenix. Welcoming you back to Midday Mate. It's now 1:48, just about, in the afternoon on a Thursday. And we are in the middle of, we're about to go into our next segment, which is Timeless Earworms. And this is where we introduce an unforgettable song that stands the test of time. Therefore, it becomes timeless. And then it becomes an earworm. Today's song for Timeless Earworms is One More Night by Phil Collins. Now, this song was Phil Collins' second US #1 single following Against All Odds, and was his fourth single to reach the top 10 in the UK, peaking at #4 on the UK singles chart. In the US, the single entered the Billboard Hot 100 at number 50, out on the charts dated 9th of February 1985. It hit #1 7 weeks later and remained on top for 2 weeks. In this soft rock ballad, a lonely Phil Collins pleads with his lover to give him just one more night to prove his devotion. Now, being a drummer at heart, it's not surprising that Collins started this song on a drum machine. Some of his biggest songs, like I Can Feel It, they all have the epic drum solos in there. But so it's not surprising that Collins started this song on the drum. He explained in an interview that he was playing around with the drum machine when inspiration hit. He said, "I had a tempo in mind. I was thinking of one of the Jackson songs, actually, when I strung a chorus on it. The line, 'One More Night,' just fit what I was playing. The rest of the song was written very quickly." Now, Collins isn't trying to be a downer and says that his lyrics are meant to be more optimistic in a warm way, rather than in a depressing or negative way. So we're going to listen to that song for Timeless Earworms. This is One More Night by Phil Collins.
I will always be with you, and if you
That was One More Night by Phil Collins, our tune for Timeless Earworm. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a fantastic song. Very romantic. I can kind of feel the passion. I can feel the heart that he had when he wrote it, asking the girl he loves if he can just spend one more night with her. And we have Chae Yoon-jung coming in, welcome to the show, and saying, Phil Collins, 노래 너무 좋아요 라고 하셨어요. It's a very beautiful song indeed. And Soinim saying, I had no idea. Saying, Emily in Paris, 그 넷땡 OTT 주인공이 Phil Collins의 딸이죠. 너무 신기했어요. I had no idea. That's really interesting. She's been in quite a few movies as well. And yeah, it's a very big show, Emily in Paris. I didn't know that. Fact of the day. If it's true, I'll have to double check, but I'll take your word for it. It is now time to end the show, everyone. Tomorrow is Friday. Can't wait for that. Come join us tomorrow, have some fun. And until then, I hope you will have a wonderful day. Our last song is going to be A Toy Soldier by Martika. Everyone, have a great day.
Step by step, heart to heart, left, right, left, we all fall down like toy soldiers. It wasn't my intention to mislead you. It never should have been this way. What can I say? It's true, I did extend the invitation. I never knew how long you'd stay. When you hear temptation call, it's your heart that takes the fall. Won't you come out and play with me? Step by step, heart to heart, left, right, left, we all fall down like toy soldiers. Bit by bit, torn apart, we never win, but the battle wages on for toy soldiers. It's getting hard to wake up in the morning. My head is spinning constantly. How can it be? How could I be so blind to this?